Good morning. I have a bunch of stuff behind me because I did my heat press video last night for another unboxing that I will be uploading tomorrow. I was going to upload that today, but instead this will be today's video because I'm like, why not? So for the first time ever, remember that shorts that I did to say toys unboxing? I think I'm going to put some of those photos in here. I wanted to try and film a video of me trying to get the items together, but all the things that I did, I was labeling the toys to have my kid's name on it. And then the few items that I had for someone else, I decided in the morning to just put that in a separate shipping envelope, but I still put it in the same box, but just in a separate envelope. And then at first I was gonna have it in different boxes so that because you know, shipping with customs, I'm being told that it's going to be charged according to weight, or it could be according to how much the things are valued. So after I was finished packaging one box and I was putting everything in another box and I'm calculating, I'm like, I'm gonna pay around the same amount for shipping. So I was calling my mom and letting her know again, like, hey mom, it looks like it's gonna be, this one is gonna be $17 and this one is probably gonna be another 17, and then this one envelope is gonna be 18. I kind of have a box that can fit everything. Do you think I should just put everything in there? And she's like, yeah, why don't you? I'm like, because you told me to ship them separate. Are you serious? So I went in the garage because I have a bunch of boxes. Like when I get orders sent to me, I don't immediately throw the boxes away. I kind of keep them in the garage for a little bit. So if after about 60 to 90 days I don't use them or have no use for them, then I throw them away. So I still had a big box from Walmart. Oh, I think it's the box that came with the Cricut machine, and I still had that box. And then I had a few other boxes because that's how I was able to put the items in the other box. So that box, I have a small shipping scale. Let me see, do I have it near me? If I can find it, I'll put a picture in here somewhere to show you that it's a small shipping scale. Because it's a big box, I'm going to put the picture of the box. And if I can find the measurements, I'll put the measurements in here again. Because it's a big box, it was covering how much it weighed. And it was kind of hard getting it level on the scale. So I had to kind of go under the box, look under the box. I took my phone, zoomed in, and took a picture. And it looks like it was like 11 pounds and some ounces. So the shipping label was going to be around $55 for that, or like, yeah, around $54, $53 for that. So I decided, you know what, I don't want to get the weight wrong and then they either charge me more later or they return the package or whatever. So I went to UPS because it's going to be a UPS label anyway. So I went to UPS and decided, hey, I'm going to have them mail it and ship it for me. But if they tell me a price that's more than my $55, I'm just going to print the label myself. So I go to the UPS store. I give them the box. They say the box is 13 pounds. I'm like, oh, that's the final weight, 13 pounds. They're like, oh, no, it's actually 12 pounds and some ounces, but they kind of round it up and call it 13. So I'm like, all right, cool. How much to ship it? He tells me $112 or 100 and something dollars. I'm like, that's the cheapest? It's like, yeah. I know I saw that price. That was, I think that price was the USPS ground when I look in Pirateship. So I know that there's that 100 and something dollar price, but if you scroll down, at least on Pirateship, if you scroll down, you have different options of getting it there in 1 week for this one ground, and then UPS ground was going to be was it 6 to 10 days for the $55. But I know I also saw that that 100 and something dollars in Pirateship, but I'm not gonna pay that much if there's a cheaper price and I get it there sooner. Like, what the hell? So one was gonna get it, the $55 was gonna get it there in 1 week, while that 100 and something dollars is gonna get it in like 2 weeks. I'm like, yeah, can I just send you the label? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, he takes my box, he puts it over to the side, I go stand over to the side, he helps the next person, I go back into Pirateship, I put the new weight that I now know that the box is, and the dimensions are already in there, put that in there, paid $55 instead of 100 and something dollars, 55 and some change for my label. I emailed it to him. He printed it, put it on the box, and my package was shipped for $55. Now it's $100 worth of stuff, so I already know that when it gets to Jamaica, I'm gonna have to pay customs and all of that. I just don't know. I'm estimating that it's gonna be another $100 to clear it, and I'm okay with that, because the last time that I shipped something to Jamaica, after that I decided I was never gonna ship anything again. I'd sent my kiddo a couple of shirts and like 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, and I don't really think any toys were in the box. And I had used a blender box back then. I didn't know how the whole shipping rate goes and the sizes, dimension, prices, and I paid like 60 through 80 something dollars to ship it. And then when it got there, I still had to pay close to $100 to ship it. And then the items that were in the box weren't even worth $100. It wasn't. So this time I shipped $100 worth of items in a very, very, very big box for less money. Less money. So if you are shipping anything anywhere, honestly, I think whether you have a business or not, because that's the reason I had one, because of my tari gel business, my nail business that I do. Whether you have a business or not, create a Pirateship account. It is completely free, because now I realize how expensive and how pricey their shipping rate can be. Because look at that big jump from $100 and something to $55. And to get the exact rates, I am going to go back into Pirateship. I'm going to take those dimensions again. I'm going to put it back in there so I can tell you exactly the 100 and how much it was. But yeah, definitely get a Pirateship account, and you can go to the post office, FedEx, whomever's label is in there for the cheapest. If you're kind of iffy about your weight, you can take it into them, have them wait, find out what price they tell you, and then look on Pirateship real quick to see, all right, how much does Pirateship says it is for their label. And they just print their download the label, have them print it for you, slap it on the box, and that's that, because it's still their label. Like if you're a UPS store, obviously make sure you're using a UPS label. You're at the post office, you're not going to be able to do that at the post office, because they're not going to print a label for you. I think, I don't know, but for like UPS, where they already print stuff for you and they'll do pictures and all that stuff for you, it's easier to do that there with UPS and FedEx, because I know FedEx offers printing services as well. So that's one thing. So happy holidays. It's Miss Tarian signing out. See you next time. Bye.